nominated players already confirmed. We are going to direct other invited players to go ahead and fill out that form. It's going to be updated by tomorrow, which is Thursday. And with that, I do want to welcome one of our first confirmed GSF All-Star from Santa Teresa High School, Joshua Reyes.
Joshua Reyes, aka the Bear, strong safety running back, class of 2023, Santa Teresa High School.
Wait. What is this thing? What's the Bear thing? I've heard that before, and I meant to ask you that too. What is that all about?
That's my nickname, man. They gave me that nickname back in the Oak Grove Youth. It was like because I was a little guy playing with I was like 5 years old playing with 7, 8 year olds. So we were doing like a Oklahoma drill, and then we're doing an Oklahoma drill, and I was going against some big dudes, and then it was like a 2-on-2, and then I was on defense, and then freaking my boy got him by his legs, and then I went to go run up and make the tackle, and then I dove for his his upper body area, and then while I was running to him, I was growling like a bear, and then ever since that I made the tackle, and then ever since that they just been calling me Bear. It's a cool little nickname, so I just stuck with it. All my childhood friends always been calling me that, so they always just know me by that. That's just my little nickname that everyone knows me by.
Nice. So it's Joshua Bear Reyes.
Yeah.
We got it, man. All right. So I was just mentioning to everyone that you are one of the first confirmed GSF All-Star because we go way back, right? When was the last time we met?
Yeah.
Were you a junior or were you a sophomore? You might have been a sophomore.
I think it was I was a sophomore. Yeah, that was the first time we met.
Yeah, and
I forgot. I think it was like a Overfell game.
Yep. And then there was the game of the week, and you guys won, and we interviewed you, and you were one of the. I think you were a playmaker or an MVP. Which one was the MVP?
Yeah.
You or Noah?
I was the MVP. Noah was the playmaker.
Nice. So either way, man, you guys are both gonna be part of this, and I appreciate you making the time right now because I know it's Monday. Usually it's busy, you got a lot of homework, but let's just chat for a bit and talk about how you're doing, how's your season going, and I know you guys had a tough game this past weekend, but that's not gonna derail. That's not really a huge deal when it comes to the bigger picture. So what's going on with Santa Teresa?
Man, these past 2 weeks, man, it was just like a tough one. Like we just I don't know, these past I would say like from leader standpoint, like we just been like our own mistakes, just been like beating ourselves, and like all penalties, just like offsides, just like not we're just not mental mistakes, just little mental mistakes, just been costing us. We're fixing that up during practice. We're just trying to push through and just clean that all up, and then just sharpen up the team, all the mental mistakes, and yeah, we're just gonna go at it, and then we're just gonna finish this season. We got Lincoln upcoming this week. It's gonna be a good game.
You guys are gonna be at Manala School.
Yeah.
You guys have an opportunity to mess up their homecoming game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good game. Actually, it should be a good game. We've seen you guys earlier against Overfelt, and you guys dominated them. We saw Lincoln.
Yeah.
The thing with Lincoln was they look really, really good against Christopher.
Yeah.
And then they lost to
Live Oak.
Live Oak.
Live Oak gave it to him. For real.
That was a surprise to me. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I mean, it would have been different if it was a close game, but it wasn't close at all.
It
So
was a
yeah. So so since you became a varsity player, talk to us about your coach and just kind of like what changed, other than the fact that you grew up and you're now a senior, but I see that, I mean, it seems like the program is on the rise like every single year.
Yeah.
About your coaching staff and just some of the things that's happened from when you started varsity up to now.
Yeah. The coaching staff, man, we got a good coaching staff. Coach Pappin, he's a good coach. He has a very good and well balanced coaching staff as well. The defensive coach, Coach Threeds, lineman coach, Coach LP, Coach Noah, Coach Wilson, Coach AB. Yeah, we got a good coaching staff. Very we just all like very well respect Coach Pappin. He's just a respectful man. He's so caring for the team. He's a good coach. He's a good solid coach, and we're just right now at the time we're just fixing up all the mental mistakes. We're bettering ourselves as a team, bettering ourselves as a brotherhood, and we're just like keep on going, and we just gotta keep on fighting, and then yeah, just
I
lock in
mean,
for this
mistakes
last
are
couple
part of the
games.
game, and mistakes are part of the game, and as long as you're recognizing it and you're willing to actually deal with it and correct it, I mean, that's the best thing. So I'm sure you guys are gonna work that out. And but tell me about just what's left for the season, and what was working in the beginning, and I know you kind of hit a bump, but what are you guys looking to forward to the next couple of weeks? I mean, before playoffs.
Yeah, we're trying to win these last two games. We got Lincoln Oak Grove, and then um we'll be in the division. We'll be in the D4 playoff bracket, so we'll be looking good right there. If we win out, we'll be getting a home game. I don't know what team at the moment though. So and then from there, it's just hey, let the best dog win,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
it's a whole different season after that.
yeah, whole different season, whole different ball game after that. So
Nice. So tell me about yourself, man. I know we know each other, and I think it would be kind of cool to kind of just get your background story as far as how did you end up playing football, and what you love about this sport.
I started playing football when I was 5. I was playing the Oak Grove youth team. The Oak Grove youth team.
Oh
That was the
man,
thing.
yeah.
That was the team. That was the thing back in the day. Yeah, I started at the age of 5. My dad brought me in the game. He came home from work one day and he was like, "Hey, you want to try out tackle football?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll try it out." And then ever since then, first practice, and then I just fell in love with the game. Just fell in love with the competition, teammates, brotherhood, and just fell in love with it. And just ever since then, I just been like competing and just bettering myself as an athlete. And it just snapped from there. It's just like I don't know. Football is just I guess everyone will say football is just like that sport that you have always like unconditional love for. And yeah, I just carried on, continued playing the, throughout my high school years. I had a tough injury last junior season. I fractured my neck, and
What?
yeah, fractured my neck last week, week 9 live oak, and ever since then, uh, got went to physical therapy, just strengthening it, getting it better, and all that. And doctor was like, I don't know if you should play like anymore because like my neck was my they said that my spine was real bad, like it was just real bad, and then I was like dang, like, and then last year too it was just like that was week 9, we are going into the playoffs, so I couldn't play in the playoffs, so I was out for the season. And then just like watching my team, like I was just watching my team just like losing second round, going second round against Homestead. It just tore me down a lot. And then And then after that, I got cleared to the doctors to start my physical therapy. And then I was just hitting it hard, just strengthening my neck, getting back healthy 100%. And and then it ended up saying the doctor said, "Oh yeah, your neck's really strengthened back and it's coming back together." And it's like, and then you're like, keep on working, keep on doing your exercises, you'll be 100%. And then it was back in May, that's when the doctor said, okay, I'm cleared again. I'm clear to go back to
Wow.
physical. Yeah. So it was just a blessing. I think it was a good blessing from God. Like it was like a good wake up call, like just to like it just made me think of life in a different perspective, and just think of the game in a different way, and just it what really woke me up. And uh yeah, and then coming into my senior season, I was just working hard, and then I ended up getting two scholarships. I got a scholarship to George Fox University and University of St. Mary's. So it was just like one of those moments where it's just like, what that saying where they say, "Oh, God puts his toughest battles through his strongest soldiers." So it was just like, man, it was just like it just kept on going, and don't ask why, just trust the process. Just keep faith in God's plan for you. So I just kept faith
Man,
and I kept working.
that's
Yeah,
inspiring, man. That's inspiring. And I mean, I was gonna ask you about just the mental toll. I mean, you just finished dealing with COVID, the
yeah,
whole distance learning thing, right? You've dealt with I'm pretty sure you've dealt with
yeah.
some difficult times, man.
COVID
Talk
year was a
about
crazy year
that.
too. COVID year was a crazy year. That was my sophomore year. That was the year that I got moved up to varsity, and we only had 5 games. I remember it was only 5 games. There was no CCS. That year, I was just mainly focusing on getting bigger, because you really couldn't do anything else. Like I was just in my house, just doing push ups, sit ups, just making myself as much prepared for the varsity level, and the transition from JV to the varsity level. So I was just eating, getting myself big, strengthening, and just conditioning while I can. I would like run around my block when I was like bored, because quarantine, and man, it took a lot of mental toll. I was like, man, I'm trying to get out the house. So it was just like it was a crazy year that year, man. It was
Yeah.
just like quarantine. It was also like a little wakening up. It wasn't as much as a wake up call from my injury, but it was like a little wake up call.
Did did it affect your academics as well when you're going through the tough times?
Academics. I wouldn't really say not much. Nah, I wouldn't say it affected it, because like it was just online. It wasn't that. It was easier than I would say. I would say it was easier. It was easier than real life school, because like
That's good to hear.
you just wake up. Yeah, wake up, go on your computer, turn it on, and just listen for
Thank
a
you,
couple
Zoom.
hours. Yeah,
It's kind of like what we're doing right now.
yeah, like exactly what we're doing right now. It's just like, man, I mean, it was cool. All you had to do was pay attention, listen, get your work done, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I'm pretty sure you had your own thing going and your own way of dealing with things.
Yeah,
But what about mom and dad, man? What about your parents, man? How were they during these tough times? Actually, this is more of a lead in to one of to one of the last couple of questions I want to ask you, as far as like the individuals in your life who's made a huge difference, and the support that you've gotten.
yeah. My mom, my dad, and my older brother has always been there for me. They always been supporting me no matter what. And my mom, and my brother and my little brother's always been my little motivation. I just think of it like I just like the stuff that I'm doing it for. I just think of it, I'm just doing it for my mom and my dad, and just my family in general. And my it's just a great support system. I'm very blessed to have a family, a healthy and strong family connection that I have. Not because not a, like not a lot of people have that. So like I'm just like grateful to have my family that always have my back no matter what. So the very, very strong support system I got. Very blessed.
Nice. So who do you want to thank, man? I know it's early and senior night is gonna come. Or did you guys have your senior night already, or?
No, we got our senior night against Oak Grove in
Next
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, next week.
Wow. Against my Oak Grove Eagles, huh? I say my Oak Grove Eagles. I got some. We got a bunch of like 7-on-7 players at Oak Grove, so we kind of like adopted a team. I'm probably gonna be there, man. So that would be cool, and that would be a fun game to watch. So
rival games too.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. So who do you want to thank? And just a few words about becoming an all-star. We're excited to have you, man. I was talking to Leroy. I was like, man, remember the Santa Teresa duo that we covered like last year or the year prior? Like they're gonna be part of this game, and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I want to thank God, my mom, my dad, my brother, my little brother, my family, man, and my friends, and just like the people, my whole support system. They always just show unconditional love, unconditional support. I'm just very blessed to have them in my life. I thank God for it every day, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to play in this All-Star game, man. Just like out of all the adversity, hard work over these years, over these 4 years in high school, man, time goes by quick in high school. So you got to like really cherish these moments. And yeah, it's just a blessing to play in this All-Star game, senior year, and just got to go out strong, go out with a bang.
And you're not done yet, man. You're not done yet. You have an opportunity to play at the next level, and who knows, you might get some more. The season's not over. You guys have a long ways to go. I'm proud of you for getting your stuff together and believing that you'll be back to play, and here you are. You're still playing. It's not easy to go through an injury like that. And for your parents to go through that, I mean, my son, he's been injured, and I know what it's like as a parent as well. So congratulations on anything and everything that's coming your way. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more to come. We're gonna stay in touch, and like I said, man, we are looking forward to having you and a couple of your teammates. And what number do you want? You want your number? Like, is it 6 or 9? Oh, two. You got it, man. You got it. And just hit me up. You have any cash? Hey, we might get a turnover chain.
Turnover chain. Yeah.
GSF All-Star from Santa Teresa, Joshua Reyes, man. Congratulations, and looking forward to working with you, man.
Yes, sir. Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yep. Joshua Reyes, everybody. See, when you talk to these athletes, you get to find out some really, really cool and interesting things. And I didn't know he was injured, and I didn't know he had some kind of I didn't know about the nickname. I knew, and I was going to ask him about that, so I'm glad we got to that. But anyways, you're watching Get Sports Focus. We'll be right back, people. We got some more stuff going on.